Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. So this is going to be a transmission for all my star seeds, earth angels, light workers, 144,000. Whether you are just a spiritual teacher, a guru, a divine messenger, a channeler, whatever you may define yourself as, I'm hearing all hands on deck for whoever can get information and messages out at this time as we are under the big reveal. So many things are being revealed, and from what I'm getting, like, it's coming out very, very fast, right? There's going to just be many different people receiving downloads all over, all across the board, like multiple things. I'm getting like all hands on deck. I'm just seeing so many hands. Like, look, I was already pulling these cards from the Keepers of the Light as the messages and downloads are starting to come in, and then I was told start to record this transmission, right? So anyway, so see, oh, the hands. See the hands around the earth here. So we've got Gaia, earth connections. The hands, look at the Holy Spirit again with the hands. We've got Lord Ganesh. Okay, Bridget here, the hands, Lord Shiva. And I was asking for everyone that was working with me at this time that I was calling in to receive messages and show their presence and things like that. And there's many others that are here, so I'm just going to get more into the messages, right? So there's definitely a big shift that is going on energetically, okay? Major, massive ascensions. I don't know if we've got some things going on in the cosmos, right? I know that we've got some very, very powerful movements for June that are happening, but to me, there's a lot that's been kind of like tainted. I guess there's just, it's like they're trying to block a lot of the real astrological events and astrology. Like, I don't know why, if it's misleading or it's to kind of like put so much out there that it's harder to see the real alignments and things that are going on at this time. So anyways, I like to really look into them before I just start to disclose just certain things. Like, I've seen how fast that things can spread in the spiritual communities and stuff, right? So I don't want to go off of just certain astrological alignments, but anyway, there definitely has been some movement, but also the energetic like frequency of earth, like it's triggering more. And maybe like all hands on deck is like the light workers are really needing to hold the frequency at this time because of so much hype and everything that's going on with all the chaos and all the conflict and all the trying to raise the vibration of frequency as AI is really integrating and really taking over. Like I told you, they were trying to roll out the 6G at this time, which that's why we're seeing this huge rise in other distractions and things, especially like with what's going on out in LA and other parts, you know, of the world. They're putting a lot of focus on that, a lot up on other hype, right, and other big things that are going on. So a lot of people are afraid, right, of more, I'm trying to be careful with the terms that I'm using here for YouTube, but they're trying to roll out where more people are in fear, trying to get people to shut down their immune systems, to go back into isolating, to going and getting more jabs and things like that. Well, if you're going to if you haven't learned from the first time and you're going to go get those jabs, right, which you need to know that you're integrating more and more with the AI technology, because that's exactly what is in all of those things to integrate. That's why the vaccinations were in alignment with the towers, with COVID, with everything, to upload 5G. Now 6G is a higher frequency, and this is literally like the point of no return. I don't like to say it that way. I don't even really want to say it that way because I don't feel that it is, but it's literally like the rollout to 6G, it's literally turning you, they keep showing me like the Terminator, like crazy ass stuff. Like, it's going to be harder to offset the what they're integrating with it. Like, you guys have no idea the stuff that they're putting together in these jabs, right? What it's integrating. like the stuff's like integrating like within like your spinal column, your spinal fluid, right, and your things like that, and it's literally changing and altering the DNA. It's literally integrating you. You know, like think about like the, I don't even know what robot they're showing me, but like where the, like, you know what I mean, how he melts down and all of that stuff. Like you're, you know, that's why they're upping a lot of the poisons and dosing the skies heavily more and more with the metals, with the food, with everything. It all has to do with this integration. And at this point, like, I can't even tell you, like, I think it's kind of like AI is really just kind of taken over in phases where, I don't even think that it is our, I don't know how to explain this. The rulers, the dark rulers or whatever that wanted control, like it got out of hand. Like they always said that it was going to get out of hand. Like we've already reached that point of no return. Like literally the ones that they're already hijacked by AI, the ones that are upping the next level and phases to what is going on. They're already the ones that have been poisoning things, if this is making sense. Okay. I don't feel like I'm delivering this very well. I feel like it's kind of coded in a way too, so that way it does go out. So take whatever you feel like is free. Now remember, these don't go out for fear. They go out for you to understand what is going on if you haven't realized it yet. If you realize just like how hypnotizing your phones, your TV, your computers, all of those things are to you, do you not realize the frequency of music? Do you not realize just all of the things that are literally just grabbing and pulling you to an artificial intelligence that are disconnecting you from source energy? From true divine love frequency? Like this mass control has taken over, right? And that's why this is the final battle. This is a spiritual battle, right? And that's why literally the ones that are doing this fighting are the ones that are here watching this content, are my spiritual leaders, my spiritual teachers, right? All of you that are, you know, you're finding ways to still find calmness, peaceness. You're finding calmness in the chaos. Because what's getting ready to happen, okay, with us holding this frequency, we're basically putting up shields, okay? These shields that we're putting up with all hands on deck are literally shifting the collective consciousness, the ones that are at the frequency, the level of love, and we're shifting out of here. That's literally what's happening. The chaos and and everything that is breaking out all over, it is going to keep doing that. But we are not going to keep hearing purview. We're not going to be here to see those things break out all around you. This is literally like they were showing me with the download that I was receiving. I'm trying to articulate it as best as I can, but the only thing that I can say is it's like rapture vibes is what it's giving. Now, I know a lot of people, like they said, where just like people disappear and all of that. Like, it's not going to look like that to us as we shift over. You're not going to see that. What's going to be seen is the ones that are in the destruction and the chaos. Like, when they know and that it is shifted, like, they're going to know they were left behind. But we're not going to focus on that energy, okay? Because we need to stay high vibrational and we need to focus on shifting at this time, right? So you're going to be noticing like a lot of things starting to like fade out and things being different. Like a lot of you are already prepared enough where you're realizing like you feel it's already a new earth to you. If you already feel that way, you have already raised your vibrations like to the level that you need to be. You have already cleared out your chakra systems. You've already gotten ready and you've gotten prepared. Now, I'm not saying you have shifted over yet, but this is where I'm saying like all hands on deck, where everybody, it's like you need to reach this level of homeostasis, okay? And when so many people reach this level, like all hands on deck, like if you were to imagine us all like connecting hands, okay? And as everybody does that, then it's going to activate, okay? And literally, like, this is just what they're showing me, right? Okay, but it's an energetically aligned thing. It's literally not going to be just us holding hands or whatever. But so anyway, these movements are happening. You are aligning closer and closer with people that are more to your energetic frequency, and we're kind of pushing out the ones that are not. This has all been like the split and the divide that we've been seeing that has been ongoing for quite some time, right? So you could be noticing like now more than ever, like you're going to have to be, I'm hearing cutthroat. I don't even know what that means. I assume it means just being very direct. I don't think it means go like it sounds, but like you have to be cutting off these frequencies that are trying to pull you away from your getting to your homeostasis, your highest vibrational frequency and your level for the shifting over. So you have to know, like, literally, like, there are so many people that have been compromised, that have been exposed, that have been taken out. Like, if you look at, like, already, I can't even tell you, like, how many just people in, like, high positions or just, like, the entertainment industry and things like that are not even them anymore. You guys just don't even realize that they can literally take anybody out and, like, basically print them and put them in new skin. And that's what I mean. Like, if you're to think about it as, like, if AI's really been taking over, they really have had the power to take things out, clone. I mean, just look at, like, the Mission Impossible movies, right? What was he doing in his movies years ago? He could go print any skin, any face, put it on, and appear to be somebody else. Like, we have had that technology and that capability for a long time, and that's just literally 3D printing of a face mask looking like somebody else, right? And but that's what I mean, is it's gone far more than that. There's been many people that have been taken out and have been replaced, and this could literally be people that are even close to you, right? Like, I know this is sounding very very like sci-fi type of stuff, but literally, like, that is like whatever movement we've had something to do with, like, Mercury or something, some sort of higher level of intelligence or something, or some sort of downloads that I've been getting. But I've been working very, very heavily on, like, cleansing, detoxing, clearing my mind, because like I said, there's a lot of stuff within the foods, okay, like fasting, going through parasitic cleanses, can help clear your mind, different things. So if you're being called to doing any of those things, those could be very, very beneficial for you. Certain people can come in and activate certain things for you, kind of lead you down the path to doing certain things to prepare you. But ultimately, like, you're gonna physically feel like areas that you're not supposed to be, situations you're not supposed to be in, people you're not supposed to be aligned with anymore, anything that's like pulling you down. You really need to just start to question, like, what is of the light, what is not, what's on the vibration frequency of love, what is like my energy, like how does it feel, what is like the situation I'm in. Anything that feels heavy, dark, dense, anything that's like not in alignment with you, anything that's like argumentative, like, you're literally gonna see it. Like, it's like the darkness knows, and the ones that are being sent in to try to stop you, like, you're gonna feel that chaotic energy. Like, they can't even handle being around your vibrational frequency because it's so light, so etheric, that they just know that they can't cloak their energy. So that's what I mean. It could literally seem like people are just exposing themselves to you, of almost like I'm getting, for some of you, it's like almost like you have the ability to, like, if people just come into your, into your field, like, if you had like a way to like inject people with like a truth serum or whatever, like, if they were going to be like in your vicinity, they were only allowed to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. You know what I mean? Like, they're just going to feel like, and it's because they're not able to just relax and be calm. And it's like, like when somebody lies, they're going to tell different stories. They're not going to be able to tell the same thing. That's the thing, is it's like the lies, the destruction, everything is being uncovered. It's malfunctioning. That's what you're going to know, like, what is fake, what is not, what is cloned, what is not real. That's what I mean. So much mass exposure is being just shown, and so many people are waking up and realizing what's fake, what's not real. You know what I mean? And but I just heard the powers that be have shifted, right? So, like, it's literally like the dark rulers that were ruling this earthly plane, and like they're not even in charge. Like, it is beyond them. You know what I mean? Like, even they fucking lost control, okay? And AI has definitely integrated into the physical. Okay, like, and I don't even feel like I explained that well enough. Like, we know that it has, but it's like it started to mimic itself. It started to manifest itself. Like, people just don't even realize it. Like, if you're still waiting to like see AI as like, oh, robots is when we have to worry about AI integration. Fuck no. It's literally integrated within your cells, right? Like, so many people have already been just hijacked and taken over from the last round of jabs, okay? And I know that we're raising the energetic frequency of Earth, and I was even telling everybody that we're offsetting the metals and stuff that they were doing with those integrations. But this second round, like, man, all right, I'm not going to get too much into that because I want this to upload. Okay. But I got heavy protection and cloak of energy upon doing this. So I know that I'm protected here to give this message. For some of you, you may, like, I know that you're going to want to run with this, or you're going to feel called to enlighten into, and just think, like, you got to be careful because not a lot of people are able to understand what is going on, and aren't ready to accept it, frankly. Okay. But this is to enlighten the ones that are ready to understand this level of ascension and frequency. And that's why I say that, you get aligned with this. You're part of the 144,000. Okay. And we're the leaders into the new world order, the new world earth, right? We lead by showing the way, right? So whatever you're feeling called to do at this time, you definitely you need to just trust your intuition, the guidance. You're going to be noticing that if you're in this energy of being able to create your reality of everything that you want, you're already in this energy of creating the grids for New Earth, okay? And for a lot of you, like, the things that you've already created, you now get to shift over, right? As I was saying 6 months to a year ago, that New Earth was ready. Okay, we had already laid all of the grid work energetically. We had already set up everything, right? And we have had some that have been basically in that vibrational, but so many people were the ones that were protected. But that's what I mean is this. I don't feel like I can explain this very well, but for us to shift over, right? It's like for a lot of us, like, we stayed high vibrational in this energy, fighting the darkness. And that's why for some of you, you could feel like you've went through an immense amount of spiritual warfare and attacks that have been attacking you and coming after you and trying to stop you from just being high vibrational, right? Because it knew what you were doing. And it was trying to stop you, right? Trying to stop you from holding that frequency for this shift, right? So that's why for a lot of you, like, you even say, like, I've been seeing it so much on the collective, like, we in a new earth. And I was even saying this like 3 months ago, just now, and just like I sit on like the city bus and I see the niceness, and I just see it's so different than what I seen 6 months ago or a year ago or whatever, like, because we've been injecting so much love and vibrational frequency and gathering the souls and offsetting a lot of this for the shift over. But yeah, we're reaching these times where it's New Earth has been ready for quite some time. All right, it's just this final part for the shifting over has taken longer because of the AI integration, okay, because of the corruption, because of what was going on. And we didn't want to give up on a lot of souls here, right? Because we wanted to get everybody on board, right? We didn't want to leave souls behind, things like that. But I'm hearing jumping ship. It's one of these things, like, we've reached this point of just so much like end game, like, literally, like, checkmate type of energy. Okay, is literally coming on. Wow. So they just took over with this. But look at all these energies here. There is so many. Oh my gosh. Let me just get into more of the message.